All right, we'll start off with Tarleton State. We have head coach Misty Wilson, and then we have McKinley Bousted and Tiara Tatum for the players for them. Coach, if you just want to open it up with an opening statement about the game today.
I just thought that really that second half that we did a great job of executing, and I thought our intensity was a lot better the second half defensively as well.
You spread the scoring around. You had 5 different players, it looks like, finish in double figures. What does that say about the balanced attack your offense has?
Well, that's kind of what has been our emphasis for the last probably couple weeks, as far as our season goes, is moving the ball around, getting some reversals, and just letting the ball and the offense find the open player. And I thought our players did a really good job of that the second half, and so the ball just found the open player.
Defensively limited them to just 37% shooting on the night. What did you like about the way your team played on that side of the ball?
I thought we were aggressive, especially coming out in that third quarter. We got a couple steals early and got some easy stuff in transition or some free throws. And so we mixed up the defense a little bit, and I think that helped keep them a little bit off balance.
Talked about the second half being key. Eastern did cut it close there right before halftime. What was their message to the team in the locker room?
To stay together and continue to play together. And again, moving the ball and just distributing the basketball is when we're at our best, and we kind of got away from that, I think, during that run.
For both Tiara and McKinley, you both finished with 17 points and both had strong nights rebounding as well. What was just first McKinley, we'll go with you, and then move to Tiara. What was working for you offensively tonight?
Well, I think like Coach said, we're just sharing the ball really well, and that's when we're at our best, when everyone's touching the ball and then we get those open layups, so just sharing the ball.
Yeah, when we whip the ball around, it gets the defense tired and it creates people to get open, so just working together.
Tiara, it seems like Eastern was playing kind of a scrappy defense, especially there in the second half. How beneficial is it to be able to spread the ball around that much whenever they're playing defense that hard?
I mean, we all create things, and being able to rely on teammates really benefits us all.
McKinley, talk a little bit about the number that jumped out to me on the box score. You guys had 19 points off turnovers. You had 3 of those steals created. I mean, talk about just that side of the game, just how you prepare to make that impact.
Well, since I'm on the back, my guards really help me when they're pressuring the ball, because then I can see where the offense is going to throw it. So that's really it's really there helping me get that steal. So I think, again, every time we just play together and we're out there and we're just playing for each other, I think it just makes the game so much easier.
And Misty, kind of talk about, obviously your team played really efficiently. I don't know, it's a good word, I think. Just talk about, this game and moving forward. Obviously in the championship, you'll meet somebody in the semifinals tomorrow, either Angelo State or TW, kind of what you're looking for.
One thing I told them at halftime is that we've got to understand what it is what our strength is. And again, you've heard it over and over in this press conference, but when we move the ball and reverse the ball and it doesn't stay in somebody's hands too long, that's when we're at our best. And the players have done an excellent job. One of our emphasis was both the times we played them, we forced a lot of turnovers and didn't really maximize in converting those turnovers to points. And we did that today. That was something we were pretty diligent on in practice, is attacking them, attacking their press, and then attacking them off of turnovers. And we were able to turn all those turnovers into 19 points, and that was really probably the difference in the game.
Anything else?
Coach, what is the biggest impact these 2 ladies make for you?
Well, I think, with T being a 4-year player, she completely understands me, understands our program, understands, with all that she's helped contribute in this program, what it takes to be successful. And she does a great job of leading by example. And, she's a player that plays on both ends of the floor and just leaves it all out there every night. And the players really feed off of her leadership by example. And McKinley is really kind of the same way. She's tenacious and she's real high energy. And, McKinley is going to find any way possible to affect the game. If she's not scoring, she's going to find another way to affect the game. And that's important to have, because, you're going to have some nights where you're not very good offensively. But you can still get rebounds and you can still play defense. And I think both of these players really embody what we desire out of our players.